Is it because we are in towns, we sit in Accra, we can afford bottled water, so-called purified water? Is that the reason we can't, with all the powers of the state, awesome powers of the state and resources, we can't fight and win, over illegal mining by a very small minority community of this country?
Thank you very much, Samson. And my big brother is here. Good morning to him.
Good morning.
The cherished viewers, particularly to the good people of my constituency, Timpani. Samson, I have sat here with you, and I stated, and I want to repeat today, that the fight against Galamsey is more difficult than the fight against corruption. I have said that, and I repeat that the fight against corruption is less difficult compared to the fight against Galamsey, and that we are nowhere near winning the battle against Galamsey. In fact, I will say that we have just started the battle. Go to the rural areas. You and I come from up north. At this time of the year, Samson, the majority of the young men are not at home. They're all down, looking for gold. I made a statement recently, and I said that even education in some of the areas is being affected greatly because the young ones are no longer prepared to go to school. They want to cut corners and do Galamsey and make money. I was telling a story, and I know as I state this, it will be discussed in some villages. A young man came home recently with a Land Cruiser, V8, with 3 guards. What is his work? Galamsey. You have a mass movement of the young ones from the rural areas to the Galamsey communities. And I have not, to the best of my knowledge and belief, heard of any arrest of those people. They all come back home to acquire assets and put up houses. Samson, the fight against Galamsey, we haven't scratched it. It is a fact.
But you see what you just mentioned. And like I said, guys, because this is sort of a part of my take, I have the right to run my commentary. So, my village, Gambibgo, there is a dam.
Yes.
That dam has been drying up for a while now. When that dam was there, and I had the opportunity to live in the village for upwards of 3 years, during the dry season, we had a source of livelihood.
Yes.
We will go, do irrigation, tomato, all the other, leaves, and we'll get money out of it. But now that dam is dried. So what do you want that man who also the rains have not been as reliable, who didn't really get anything during the rainy season, how do they survive?
There are so many alternatives, to be honest with you. I know that one of the ways is to put back that particular dam you're talking about and many others in shape to ensure that we attract these ones to stay there and work. That's one of the ways. But let me give you an example. As we speak, when you go to a place like Agogo in the Ashanti region, a large number of young men from the north have migrated there and they are doing onion farming. As we speak, some of them have transplanted, others are nursing seedlings and all that. And then by July, August, they harvest and they make a lot of money without any destruction of the environment. But you see, the difference is that whatever they are going to make out of that is far less than what the Galamsey will make over a period of a week or even 2.
That's why the state has a responsibility to redirect their energies and attention. First of all, sanctioning the wrong and also providing the proper livelihood alternatives.
Again, I agree with you, but this is the difficulty. And let me state this. You see, he indicated that they even use drones at certain points to be able to capture some of the devastations that actually went on. let me indicate this to you, that some of the areas where the Galamsey is going on, it will be difficult for even the security to have access. Because you have about 30 kilometers outside of the road that a vehicle can ply into the bush. Somebody is there. How are you even going to know that the person is there? If not for maybe the help of a drone, that you'll be able to sight these people.
If a journalist will know, the security must know better.
No, that's what I'm indicating to you is that what Erastus has actually reported.
Erastus with multimedia vehicle pickup can access those places. They must have better access.
This is why, you see, what Erastus is reporting, let me be honest with you, he probably hasn't reported 30% of devastation. That's what I'm trying to indicate to you. He hasn't reached certain areas where the devastation is going on even beyond what he would have contemplated. So, to be honest with you, we are just looking at it by the roadside. Some of the pictures that were shown are by towns and villages and all that. But some of them are deep in the forest, deep in areas where we have not had access routes. And they can walk for 20 kilometers with food and go and stay in there, that you won't have access unless maybe you use drones. So it is a very difficult fight, really, to be able to win.